What's going on, guys? This is Aiden, Bandwagon Sports. This video, we're going to talk about another team, not another team. We're going to talk about a team who I made a video, a program who I made a video about not too long ago. I stated in that video that this team was falling apart, and I think that that this team is continuing to fall apart. This team is still very slowly declining. They are losing players left and right. They are losing transfers. They're losing recruits. Just a ton of people leaving the program. And I honestly don't think it's. I don't think it's going to be too far before some coaches start to leave, and I don't think it's going to be too far until a lot of the key players are starting to leave because a lot of them already have started to leave. This team is no other than USC, the Trojans. USC was a very good team 2 seasons ago. Well, they were a pretty good team 2 seasons ago. Their first year with Caleb Williams, they had, who was it? Jordan Addison. They had a bunch of those guys. Travis Dye, Mario Williams, a bunch of those guys. And now they're no longer going to have Caleb Williams. They no longer have Jordan Addison. They no longer have Mario Williams. And they don't have their highly touted former number one overall player in the country, Malachi Nelson. They lost Damani Jackson, who was a 5-star plus recruit. They've lost a lot of guys. And I don't think it's going to be too long before before Lincoln Riley's out of there. I don't think it's going to be too long before Lincoln Riley is being an offensive coordinator for somebody else. Not for somebody else, for somebody. Because he has proved time and time again that he cannot win games as a head coach. And he has proven time and time again that his teams are not capable of playing at an elite level. Lincoln Riley can recruit like no other. He got crazy amounts of people to come to USC after they had been very subpar for a very long time. And I'm sure NIL had a lot to do with that. However, now they're without Caleb Williams, and with them being so bad this season, they are losing a lot of players. So I mean, right now they're down a four-star wide receiver, Raleek Brown, former 4-star wide receiver Michael Jackson III, former 4-star offensive tackle Michael Tarkin, former 4-star tight end Jude Wolfe, former 4-star linebacker Tackett Curtis, current 4-star wide receiver Dorian Singer, former 4-star receiver Mario Williams, former 5-star plus Malachi Nelson, former 5-star plus Corey Foreman, and former 5-star plus Damani Jackson. And those are all very former 4-star safety Zamarian Gordon. And for this defense to be losing this many key players, Corey Foreman, Damani Jackson, and Zamarian Gordon, those are very, very good recruits for this team to be losing, especially on the defensive side of the ball, because this USC team was so bad on the defensive side of the ball. If this USC program was like a Georgia or an Alabama, I wouldn't be so worried about these 5-star plus players leaving. However, they are, and USC is not a very good defensive team, and they will never be a good defensive team as long as Lincoln Riley is the head coach there. Mario Williams very recently, I think it was yesterday, committed to Tulane. So he is going there with Ty Thompson from Oregon. I think they're going to be elite and they're going to tear it up for Tulane. Dorian Singer announced yesterday that he was going to Utah. I leaving to go to a rival school. I mean, it happens, but it doesn't happen that often. Michael Jackson going to Georgia. Malachi Nelson is leaving USC and Lincoln Riley, a very offensive-minded head coach and a very good offensive scheme, to go to Boise State. Boise State. If that doesn't tell you that something is terribly wrong in that program, I don't know what else will. Fabian Ross, he was a 4-star cornerback. He's transferring from USC to Hawaii. Again, Damani Jackson transferring from USC to Alabama. Jude Wolfe from USC to San Diego State. Raleek Brown from USC to Arizona State. A lot of these guys are undecided, but I mean, Corey Foreman, he's going to Fresno State. Michael Tarkin, offensive tackle, he's going to Oklahoma. I mean, these guys are leaving USC to go to subpar programs, and I think that says a ton about about the staff, the coaching staff, and the front office of this program. Something is terribly wrong at USC, and I'm going to continue to look into it. Their recruiting class has dropped from 9th to 10th or to 18th nationally, so it's just dropped 9 spots. It's dropped from 2nd to 5th in the Big Ten, and they've dropped just about a point in their class score. They haven't signed a single 5-star this season. They are, however, getting some good talent coming in through the transfer portal. I don't know how, because this team is very bad, or this program is very bad. I don't understand how they are attracting so many players, but all of the players that are leaving this program says a lot about what this program is doing right now, and it says a lot about the coaching staff and this team. Anyways, I'm curious. Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Praise God, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.